This is a CBS News Miami special report.
We are breaking into programming right now. Police are giving us an update on the standoff with the person who shot 2 Miami police officers this morning. Let's listen in.
And discovered that the offender and shooter in this incident appear to be down. We went inside the house and discovered that the offender is deceased. The manner and reason why he's deceased is gunshot wound. We don't know if it was our exchange of gunfire or if it was self-inflicted at this time. We can identify the offender as 27-year-old Mason Triana, who lives at that address. He does have a criminal past. However, he doesn't have any convictions. Our team has dealt with this individual in numerous occasions in the past. It appears, as we're gathering the follow-up investigation that still continues, is that it all started with some sort of episode this morning that led to the abandoned vehicle we mentioned in our last update. And subsequently, there was an argument, some sort of domestic dispute argument between siblings that led to the initial shooting where the officers responded. And shortly thereafter, they were fired upon, 2 officers being struck. I'm happy to report both officers are still in very good condition. Their spirits are high, thank God. Unfortunate situation that it had to end with the loss of the offender's life. However, I am glad that there were no further injuries, and my officers appear to will make a full recovery. Any questions?
Can you go into the dispute between was this the brother that was part of the dispute?
Yes.
Can you flesh that out for us?
Yeah, the individual that showed up on the scene as the standoff was happening was a brother that was initially in the dispute with him.
That person is under arrest?
No, he's being treated right now as a witness. We don't know what the investigation is going to reveal. Any other questions?
Does he live in the house?
He does not reside at the same location.
Can you repeat his name and the spelling?
The offender's name is Mason Triana. Triana.
Can you give any more insight into the initial engagement that police had with Mr. Triana when those shots were fired?
There was no, from my understanding, there was absolutely no contact. As soon as the officers arrived, they were fired upon.
Was it an
without
ambush?
any provocation.
Like an ambush?
We're not certain what that was.
Do you know how far he was from them? Was he shooting from inside the house, close to the house? Do you know?
We don't have that information.
What kind of firearm?
It was an assault rifle, AK style.
Initially, I believe you mentioned that there was a vehicle that had bullet holes in it. Is that the vehicle that's behind you right there, or is that a separate vehicle that was shot? I'm
not certain which vehicle was struck by gunfire, but there was a large amount of rounds that were fired, so they might have been just vehicles that were in the scene that had no relation to the incident. So we're still finding out.
The initial abandoned vehicle that was towed and then shot up somehow during the tow process, how does that figure into all of this?
We're still trying to figure that out on how it all relates to one another.
Can you tell us any more information about the officers injured, how long they've been with the police department? I know it's one male, one female.
At this time, we're not releasing their identity, but we will. But I appreciate the concern. There are, like I said, they're in very good spirits, and it looks like they'll make a full recovery. So.
Anything about them that you can say other than their ID, time on the force, positions?
I can tell you there were patrol officers that woke up this morning, like they do each and every morning, put on their uniform with a deep desire to keep their community safe. And what they did out here is nothing short of heroic, right? So all the other officers, there was about other 4 officers that were in the scene that, even though they were not struck by gunfire, were fired upon. So we have several victims here. So I ask each and every one of you to keep them in your thoughts and prayers as they embark on their healing journey.
Chief, you said that the suspect was known to law enforcement. Have your officers responded to this home before? For what? We've
responded to this location, domestics. I don't have the full breakdown of this one, but I know that we have. He's been arrested in the past, and he does have a history of having contact with the Miami police. No date of birth at this time. 27 years old.
Is the investigation complete here, or are you all still
No.
going to be here for more?
This is now we begin the follow-up investigation. Piece the puzzle together and get the whole picture of what was it that happened. And if we can improve anything of our response and initial response and the subsequent follow-up investigation. We always aim to improve our actions, even though I can tell you we're very lucky today. Very lucky today.
So, Chief, there were 6 officers involved initially when the 2 officers...
6 victim officers, 2 shot, 4 fired upon. All right, let me do it in English, in Spanish real quick.
Gracias.
And you just got this major update from the police chief in Miami, now saying that the suspect who shot 2 police officers this morning in Allapattah is dead. He's identifying that man as 27-year-old Mason Gianna, who lives at the home where the standoff was going for what seemed to be hours at this point. They're saying they have dealt with this man before. This turned into a domestic dispute between siblings that led to the shooting. He gave another update saying the 2 officers at JMH are in good condition right now. He says these officers today woke up, put their uniforms on, and did what they do every single day to protect the city here. So again, getting this update here now that the suspect has died. It's believed at this point that this may have been a shooting. Not sure if he was killed in a shootout with police or if he shot himself. That is still under investigation right now. But again, the suspect now is dead after shooting 2 police officers this morning.